Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with A Squad Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today, and today's video is going to be a little bit different than I've done in a while because I've been covering Ghost Recon Wildlands quite a bit, and with all of the leaks that came out yesterday stating that Call of Duty is going back to World War II, I kind of thought I would throw my opinion into the hat here because pretty much everybody and their mother was tweeting about this last night on Twitter. I'd never seen Twitter, that hyped in a long time. So honestly, I'm all for going back to World War II with the leaked images and stuff showing the D-Day invasion on the beaches of Normandy and stuff like that. I'm really excited. If this happens to be true, it's just a leak, and I will link all of the images down in the description. I know that there's been a couple YouTubers that have actually put up the images in the video that they made, but I really don't feel like getting in trouble from Activision. If this turns out to be real, I really don't want a copyright strike on my channel. But overall, I'm really excited. I hope this comes to be true. I think that we need to go back. We need to go back to Call of Duty's roots, back when it was good. And I think being in the World War II setting and the fact that they called it, as of right now, the title of the game is called Call of Duty World War II. For instance, I know there's been a lot of people I've seen on Twitter that were commenting saying, oh, that's the lamest title ever. They need to be like, World Warfare or something like this. It's like, no. Call of Duty World War II is a very simple title. It's straight to the point, and it will sell. It will sell because it has World War II attached to it. And being the fact that it is World War II, the amount of locations, they didn't say like Pacific Theater. They didn't say, a certain part of World War II. They just called it World War II. If that comes to fruition, they have an unbelievable amount of... It has so much potential because they could do Pearl Harbor. They could do D-Day. They could do, Africa. They could do the Pacific Theater. There's so many things that were in World War II with locations and battles and all this stuff. They have so much potential and so much to pick from that this game could be the turning point, for Call of Duty. And I know there's going to be a lot of people out there that say Call of Duty's dead and stuff like that. To me, Call of Duty's not dead, and I still, to this day, have yet to find a game that just keeps my attention like Call of Duty does. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Ghost Recon Wildlands. I've played a lot of other games over the last few months because Call of Duty Infinite Warfare just really wasn't what I wanted it to be. But I still always have that itch. I always want, occasionally, like for instance just the other day, like I needed to play some Modern Warfare Remastered. I played some Infinite Warfare with some friends. I needed my Call of Duty fix because I've played Call of Duty for over 10 years. I've played a lot of other shooter games. I've played a lot of Ghost Recon games, some Rainbow Six games, stuff like that. But nothing with just the way it's set up, just the arcade style shooter, it just keeps my attention, and it always brings me back. And just the fact that if we can actually go back to where Call of Duty originated and, get away from the boost jumping, get away from the wall running, and I see some of these people on Twitter, oh no, if it's World War II, I'm not going to buy it, I want jetpacks. If you guys want jetpacks, go play Titanfall. Go play Halo. There's plenty of other games. Call of Duty does not need jetpacks. Call of Duty should not have jetpacks. It's not Call of Duty. I mean, don't get me wrong, Black Ops 3 was a good game. I wasn't a big fan of Advanced Warfare or really Infinite Warfare, but jetpacks, boost jumping, 3D movement, it doesn't belong in Call of Duty. If you look back at how Call of Duty, I understand they tried to evolve and they tried to, bring in new features and stuff like that, but I just think they went the wrong direction with it because boots on the ground, gritty, bloody, gore, World War II warfare, it would be awesome. I mean, if honestly, the supply drop thing, I know there's a bunch of people on there talking about the game's still going to be bad because of supply drops. You just need to get used to supply drops. They're not going away. They're absolutely not going away. If they use the Modern Warfare Remastered system of supply drops, I will be totally happy. I love the Modern Warfare Remastered system. It's the best system they've had in place to date. And, it's just... I had so much fun playing the original Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2. I understand those were modern games. World at War. I enjoyed the crap out of World at War. You know, Black Ops 1 had some old school stuff in it, you know. And being the fact that it's World War II, it opens up such a broad variety of weapons. You know, you can have, you know, your Thompsons, you can have your marksman rifles like the Gewehr or the M1 Garand, the M1 Carbine. You can have the MP40, the PPSH. You know, all of the guns from Black Ops you could almost be using in World War II. Most of them in Black Ops could be World War II weapons. All the weapons from World at War would be World War II weapons. You know, the Bar, the Mosin Nagant, you know, all that, the Springfield. It's just, there's so much nostalgia. And for me personally, when I studied history, when I was in high school, I loved World War II. It just as a history standpoint, I loved learning every single thing that I possibly could about it. So I wouldn't say that it hits home, but it was definitely one of my favorite history topics of all time to read about and to learn about. And then also for me, when it comes to weapons, I actually own an M1 carbine from World War II. It was actually my great-grandfather's, and he used it in World War II. And, you know, just being able to pick up a gun in the game that I currently, you know, I own it, I've shot it, you know, I've used it before, you know, I've, you know, had a blast using it as just target practice and stuff with friends. It's just, you know, the nostalgia feel from World War II, it would be amazing. And like I said, with the locations, the amount of locations that were in World War II were all over the world, and you could really, you know, with the maps, you could have maps all over the place and have really, really good maps. And I think that this really opens it up for Sledgehammer to kind of bring back Call of Duty to where it should be. And there's so much potential there. Like I said, I may sound like a broken record, but there is so much potential with World War II. Understand the original Medal of Honor games back on PlayStation 2 were World War II. You had, you know, World at War was kind of a World War II Pacific Theater style. And there was some with all the German side and stuff like that. But we're talking, it's 2017. We're on the Xbox One. We're on the PS4 Pro. The Xbox Scorpio is coming out this fall. This title would probably launch compatible with the Scorpio. So you're talking about being able to play these games in full 4K. A World War II shooter being able to be played in 4K. You know, honestly, until it's, I don't know. I could go on and on about it, but it just sounds like it would be an absolutely epic experience as long as Sledgehammer does it right. Which, honestly, Michael Condrey, Glenn Schofield, I think they will. I really do think they will do it right. They will do World War II Call of Duty justice, and it will be a great game, personally. And the pro scene, you know, the competitive side of it, it's going to be really fun to watch, you know, back on boots on the ground. I'm sure Nadeshot is going to make his triumphant return to the MLG and everything like that, so it'd be really cool to watch. But that is pretty much all for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like on the video if you guys are excited about World War II Call of Duty. Like I said, take this with a slight grain of salt. It is not confirmed, but it is a huge leak from a very reliable source, and it does point to the fact that this is going to be true. So also down in the comments, guys, let me know your opinions on this. Do you guys like it, not like it? What weapons do you want to see? Are you mad that there's not going to be boost jumping and stuff like that? Let me know down in the comments your guys' opinions. Also, if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the news surrounding Call of Duty that comes out over the next few weeks, and also Ghost Recon Wildlands. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.